What is happening, my good homies of the YouTubeverse? You are watching Taishi's 2 cent, and this is Taishi. Anyway, so this is a little channel that I've created so I can make reviews and stuff about lenses, gears, bodies, film cameras, film stocks, films, 35mm and 120mm, and whatnot. Also photo apps. But for today's review, I'm going to be reviewing this app called Gudak. So basically, Gudak is a Korean, I'm pretty sure it's a Korean manufactured app. It's pretty cool. It's like this direct counterpart to the Kodak camera. It has almost the same ergonomics, almost the same functions, and the beautiful thing about these disposable cameras is they're so limited. You don't have to be a photographer, and it's literally what is the point and shoot. I guess the most you could actually really do is put a date on it or not, and use a pop-up flash if needed. And that's basically just the function. It's very different from a traditional camera where, you know, you'd have the shutter speed, you'd have the aperture. Just don't worry about it. Anywho, it's pretty cool. A friend told me about this like a year ago, and I kind of never really paid it too much attention. Matter of fact, I actually shot a whole roll with it via the cell phone, and I just couldn't wait till it gets developed, because the really cool thing about this is basically it acts like a regular film disposable camera, or disposable film camera rather. Basically you shoot a whole entire roll, which is in this case a 24, and it takes about 3 days to develop. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but to me personally, I think it's really cool. I think it's really, it's kind of backwards in a way, but it's still kind of innovative in that in a very minute way, it still makes you really think of what your shots are going to be, since it's going to be another 3 or 4 days till you actually see the results of what you've clicked. And the really cool thing about this as well is, okay, let me just show you guys real quick. So basically, when you go right into the app, there's a little I got the light version, since I'm a cheap ass, exactly why it's called Taishi's 2 cent and not Taishi's $1 million thought. Anywho, so yeah, this has a little ad that pops up right before that, but it's nothing too alarming. It's just literally like 5 seconds of your entire life that you've wasted. Anyway, so this is basically how the interface looks like. So right over here you have the shutter, and this is the date stamp, whether you want it stamped or not. Like, you know how you see in those photos where there's like dates at the bottom of the print. That is basically what the date stamp is. And the ISO is an auto. Actually, I don't even know if you could, oh, so it's for the paid version, you could actually adjust the ISO, which kind of makes sense too, because when you buy disposable film cameras, they also give you, you know, choices of rather 200, 400, or 800 speed. I'm not sure if they make a 1600 speed. I've never personally used it, but yeah, so that is the main gist. So basically you have this small little viewfinder here right on top. Right there. So right at the bottom right hand corner you can see like a small little shutter window telling you how much exposures or how much shots you have left rather. So I'm pretty excited to see how the photos turned out and see if it's like an actual disposable camera where it's shot in celluloid, film, processed, printed, all that good stuff. See, that interface was pretty cool. There's a small little ad right at the bottom of the light version, but that doesn't really bother me. Oh, there's a contact sheet too. Oh shit. Oh, wrong one. Is my shots. Here, reviewing my shots from the Gudak camera. That's Andre right there. That's actual films. I think it's pretty cool, guys. I think it's, I fuck with it heavy. Look at that. That is gnarly. That's a pretty cool haze right there too. My little shameless selfie. So basically, to wrap this whole review up, I think the Gudak camera is sick, and it kind of teaches you a little bit more about patience, you know. So in this digital world where you actually shoot something and you see right away, it's kind of cool, but you kind of take it for granted. But with this app, I was actually anticipating the actual exposures from this app. I was anticipating the outcome of, you know, whatever I shot, and there you go. I saw it. I was pretty happy about it. Will I shoot another roll with it? Probably something I'm going to be doing every once in a while. It's fun. I think you should try it too. Verdict, I think it's pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching all the way until here. Anyway, if you guys like my content, do not forget to hit like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, taishi.arai. It's mostly just my photos stuff there, stuff that I've been working on for the past ever, and not a lot of this going on. This is the channel to be. Take care, cause I care. Bye.